Okay, so for those that are coming from out of state and those that might not be familiar with hurricanes, we do live in sunny South Florida, and we know hurricanes happen here, and hurricane season does happen throughout the fall semester. So what do you need to know for your students to be prepared? I always recommend parents, you sit down with your students and make a hurricane plan if that were to happen. But please know we will take care of your students and make sure that they are safe and sound as well. The best thing about hurricanes is that we kind of know they're coming, right? We're able to watch them and monitor them and see what's going on with them, and we evaluate from that point in time. So if we do have to cancel classes, we will, of course, but we don't evacuate our students unless it is categorized as a Category 1 hurricane or higher. So if it is a tropical storm, our students can stay within our residence halls, but any category of a hurricane, we will evacuate our students. Luckily, we do have a shelter on our campus that is within our Collaborative Research Institute, and if some students are not able to go home, which we do highly encourage our students during the event of a hurricane, if they can go home to family, friends, and stay safe that way, but if they cannot, we will take care of them here. So we'll have our residence life staff as well as our public safety staff that will go with them to our on-campus shelter in the event of any Category 1 higher hurricane. But again, like I said, I hope that you all talk with your students and develop a plan that you think will work best for you and your family to keep everyone safe during these times. So parents, that free application for federal student aid, that FAFSA, that is something that you have to complete every year your child decides to be a college student. So that applies for any of your children that are attending universities. That is something that opens October 1st every year, and our priority deadline is March 15th. So every year between those times, I recommend you complete that. They will use your prior tax year's information. So for example, freshmen coming in right now for the fall 2020 to winter 2021 academic year, you will be submitting your 2018 tax information. So again, every single year, October 1st, know that date, you will be completing your free application for federal student aid. Based off of your free application for federal student aid, that FAFSA, your students could be eligible for some grants and some loans from that. So grants and scholarships, those are two things that students do not have to pay back. Your child probably is already offered some amazing scholarships from our university, whether that's the Dean's Scholarship or maybe these Premier Program scholarships that they're interviewing for, and go check out my financial aid video to get more details about that. But basically, the scholarships and the grants you don't have to pay back. Any loans you do have to pay back, and please know that your students coming in, they will have to complete an entrance interview about what it means to take out loans. So incoming freshmen are allowed to have their car on campus during their freshman year here at NSU. So I understand parents, some of you might be sending your future shark many miles away from home, but know that this will be their home away from home, and during times of emergency, we will want to make sure that the parents can be notified as well. So we do have an emergency alert system where students have to add at least one telephone number on that emergency alert system to make sure they get a text, a phone call, or even potentially an email as well to their NSU email accounts. Now parents, you can add your phone number in also in this emergency alert system. You'll be able to access all of that online. So if you do decide to join the Shark family soon, after you submit your $200 enrollment deposit, you will need to submit your housing contract if you plan to live on campus. Please know that if you are a Tri-County resident, so if you're within Broward, Palm Beach, and Miami-Dade, you do not have to live on campus. However, if you still wish, just make sure you complete that housing contract and pay the $500 housing deposit by May 1st. So our freshman students here at NSU are required to take a 3-credit first-year seminar course, UNIV 1000. Within this course, it's a really great opportunity for our students to learn the resources and opportunities at our campus. We kind of like to say it's an adulting 101 course for our students. It really helps them adjust to college life in general. Within this course, students will have a peer leader who is an older upperclassman student at NSU. They're a great resource and guide for our students as they get adjusted to NSU. And then also within this course, our students participate in early immersion. These are some experiences where they get to go out into the field of whether they're interested in and get that hands-on learning right away. favorite things about Nova Southeastern University is all the resources and support that we provide to our students to ensure that they are successful here. So there are 3 individuals here that are really focused to your students. These include the academic advisor. This you'll actually be able to make a phone or Skype appointment with them to help register for the fall 2020 classes. Then their career development advisor, and lastly their Excel advisor, that's experiential education and learning. Go check out my video if you want to know more about that. But also we have so many other offices on our campus that are really going to be a great resource and guide for your students. So those include our Office of Disability Services, our Tutoring and Testing Center. We have a Writing Center up in the 4th floor of the library for our students. We also have a Student Medical Center, as well as a Henderson Counseling Center for our students. There's even more resources on our campus, so please check out on our page. We listed all the resources with the contact information and links to their websites, so go check them out.